Hi, this is Michael Shickich with the Injury Law Firm. One of the questions that comes up frequently in the cases we handle, particularly the auto cases and the truck injury cases, is the insurance that our clients have on their car or their vehicle, and what insurance should they be asking for. So I want to talk with you real briefly about three types of insurance that you need to know about that are important. Now, when we all go to the insurance agent, we buy what's typically called liability insurance, sometimes also referred to as bodily injury insurance, but liability is primarily what we think of it as. Liability insurance is the type of insurance that says if you make a mistake, then this insurance company is going to stand in for you and they will pay up to the amount of coverage that you purchased. I'll give you an example. I'm driving home tonight and I run a red light. When I run that red light and I hit your car, you're going to be dealing with my insurance company. And when you do, they're going to be doing it under the liability portion of my insurance policy. It's what I've purchased. And they're going to pay up to the amount of coverage that I purchased when I bought my policy. Well, what happens if you're in an accident and the person that hit you has no insurance, or they have some insurance but it's not enough? This is where I think it's really important that you buy what's called uninsured coverage and underinsured coverage. And this is coverage that you buy when you're buying your insurance policy. A lot of my clients don't know about this. In fact, I think a lot of insurance agents don't probably fully explain it or may not know themselves fully how it works. So let's deal with what I call uninsured coverage. Uninsured coverage kicks in when the person who caused the accident has no insurance. They simply didn't buy it, or they let it lapse, or they're violating the law with not having it, but they don't have insurance. What happens in that instance is you work with the police, they give the report, they clarify the person has no insurance. And if you were smart enough to get this insurance, then you can make a claim for uninsured coverage on your own policy. And now it's going to protect you and your family in that instance where the other guy caused the accident, but there's no insurance. The second type of insurance that I think you should buy is what's called underinsured coverage. And underinsured coverage is just like what it sounds like. It's where the other guy caused the accident, but he doesn't have enough insurance to pay all the bills that come out of that accident. In that instance, you would file a claim for underinsured coverage if you bought underinsured motorist coverage. I'm putting on the screen right now what is a card. This is typically one you'd get with State Farm, but different companies do it in different ways. I want you to look at your insurance card, or if you don't have that, go to your insurance policy and there's a cover sheet. They call it a declaration page. I want you to see if you've got uninsured coverage or underinsured coverage. Check if you do. And if you don't, I want to encourage you to contact your insurance agent and get it, because it's the only insurance that you can get that's going to protect you and your family in the event there's an auto accident or a serious vehicular accident of some sort. I'll tell you how that works, particularly here in Wyoming. By law in Wyoming, you only have to carry $25,000 of coverage. So a guy's driving down the street and he bought his $25,000 of liability coverage. He runs through a red light and he causes $100,000 of damage. Well, he's complied with the law, but the bills are bigger than what is available under his policy. If you and your family were able to buy underinsured coverage, what you do is you get the $25,000 from the person who caused the accident, you negotiate that with his insurance company, and then you make a claim for the remaining $75,000, assuming you bought $100,000 in coverage, with your own insurance company. And that way, all the bills and all the damages and all the injuries are covered. Now, I need to tell you that that is a very kind of specialized area of the law. And if it's not done right, it has to be choreographed and done in the right process and the right procedure. And if it's not, you can compromise the coverage that you purchased. So if you get to the point in your life where you need to deal with this, or it may be relevant, I really think you want to get a lawyer involved. And as I've said in all my videos, this is really being filmed here in Wyoming, and my practice is primarily in Wyoming, although I'm licensed in Colorado and New Mexico. And while this has general application, I really think if you have a specific issue, you should get a lawyer involved and not try to cobble it together just by looking at videos on the internet. If you want more information, I did draft, I authored an article, what I call Injury Law Firm Alert. We have them on our website. And this one is called 3 Types of Insurance You Need to Know About. So if you go to injuryfirm.net, which is our website, and then you'll know there's tabs in there, and there's one tab called Media. If you go to the Media tab and you go on down, you'll see where there are injury law firm alerts, and this is one of them. And just click on it and it will print out for you. And I hope that you'll do it, because I think you'll find it helpful. It puts in more detail what I just explained to you about liability insurance, about uninsured coverage, and underinsurance coverage. I hope you'll find the Injury Law Firm Alert useful. Thanks for watching.